With over 1 billion people, Africa offers fantastic investment opportunities that not so many people are aware of. The key is to invest in businesses that are lucrative, efficient, and innovative. Africa has plenty of resources, and knowing how to use them in the right businesses can lead to huge returns on investments. However, when it comes to choosing the right business idea, there is a problem. Developing a business idea into a successful, multi-million-dollar venture can be challenging because the African market is not yet fully understood. Understanding this market and the future business prospects is key to unleashing Africa's true investment potential. Foreign investors are well aware of this, as more and more people from China, the US, and Asia come to Africa looking for the best investment opportunities. Many of them have already identified very profitable and innovative business ideas and are successfully making millions out of them. Today, Africa offers a wide range of investment opportunities across various countries and sectors. We've curated a list of the best ones with high potential for return on investment, many of which are cutting-edge and unconventional, yet remarkably profitable. Unfortunately, Africa has been underestimated for years, leading to sluggish investment in the continent. But here's the exciting part: once the market dynamics are fully comprehended, a world of vast opportunities opens up. The chance to achieve incredible wealth awaits those who act with efficiency and consistency in their chosen business sectors. By seizing the right opportunities, investors can unlock the doors to success, transforming potential into reality and potentially becoming billionaires in the process. Number 1. Real estate. Africa's real estate market is a multi-billion-dollar opportunity, paving the way for numerous new millionaires to emerge. Real estate projects are flourishing all across the continent, with hotels, offices, residential homes, apartments, and shopping malls serving as major attractions. Countries like Ethiopia, Nigeria, Egypt, Senegal, Mozambique, Angola, South Africa, and Kenya. Key statistics and projections for the next 10 years indicate a staggering growth trajectory, with Nigeria expected to see a 5% annual increase in home sales, reaching an impressive 1 million by 2033. Similarly, homeownership rates are set to rise in Nigeria, Kenya, and Ethiopia, driven by urban population growth and increased demand for housing in urban areas. In the real estate market, there is a scarcity of residential, official, retail, industrial, and hospitality spaces. This creates an opportunity for investors and developers to capitalize on the unmet demands and benefit from catering to these underserved needs. Number 2. Food processing. The food processing industry in Africa is projected to grow at a 5.5% annual rate over the next 10 years, fueled by several factors. Increasing population. With the continent's population expected to reach 2.5 billion by 2030, the demand for food is higher than ever before. Rising incomes. As incomes increase, more people can afford processed foods, leading to higher demand. Urbanization. The growing trend of urbanization in Africa drives the need for processed foods in cities. Countries with significant potential for food processing industry growth include Nigeria. As the most populous country in Africa with a growing middle class, Nigeria presents substantial opportunities. Nigeria is also expected to become the third most populous nation on Earth by 2050 after China and India. Kenya. With a strong agricultural sector and significant food processing exports, Kenya is poised for growth. Ghana. As a rapidly expanding economy, Ghana experiences a rising demand for processed foods. Governments in Africa are actively supporting the food processing industry through various initiatives such as investing in infrastructure and offering financial support and removing regulatory barriers. Examples of these initiatives can be seen in Kenya, where food processing parks provide essential support to businesses, Ghana's introduction of tax incentives, and Ethiopia's establishment of food processing clusters for better industry collaboration. Number 3. Solar energy. Solar energy has become one of Africa's most promising ventures due to the massive demand for off-grid solar solutions. With over 600 million Africans seeking alternatives to inefficient and inflexible centrally managed power grids, solar energy offers an attractive value proposition. The abundance of sunlight, with approximately 300 days of it in many regions, makes tapping directly from the sun an appealing choice for meeting energy needs. The solar market in Africa is booming, and significant investments are being made to expand access to off-grid solar kits. For instance, in Rwanda, the government has partnered with the World Bank to develop a solar mini-grid program. The program aims to provide solar power to 1 million people in rural Rwanda by 2024. In South Africa, the government has set a target of generating 100% of its electricity from renewable energy sources by 2030. Africa has abundant solar resources, and solar power is already cost competitive with fossil fuels in many parts of the continent. Solar capacity in Africa is expected to increase by 20% per year, reaching 100 gigawatts (GW) by 2033. South Africa, Morocco, and Egypt are expected to lead the way in solar capacity additions. With fossil fuels depleting and their costs escalating, solar is expected to be the fastest growing renewable energy source in Africa in the next 10 years. Number 4. Crowd farming. Also called agri-crowdfunding, crowd farming is an emerging concept in Africa where multiple individuals or groups support, fund, and invest in agricultural projects collectively. The crowd farming industry in Africa is expected to grow at an impressive annual rate of 20% over the next 10 years. This growth is being driven by a number of factors, including the increasing population in Africa, the increase of digital connectivity, and the great agricultural potential. Africa has vast agricultural potential, and crowd farming presents an avenue for investors to support sustainable farming practices and contribute to food security. Caribou Greens is a South African crowd farming company that specializes in growing leafy greens. The company has raised over $500,000 and has helped to provide fresh produce to over 10,000 people. FarmCrowda is a Nigerian crowd farming company that allows people to invest in a variety of crops. The company has raised over $3 million and has helped to support over 1,000 farmers. Some countries in Africa have shown promising growth for crowd farming initiatives. For instance, Kenya has been at the forefront of promoting agri-crowdfunding through innovative platforms. The government's support for digital and financial inclusion has facilitated the growth of such initiatives. South Africa has also witnessed the emergence of crowd farming platforms aimed at empowering small-scale farmers and boosting agricultural productivity. Number 5. Transport and logistics. The transport and logistics sector in Africa is experiencing significant growth and holds great potential for the future. It is expected to grow at an annual rate of 7% over the next 10 years. This growth is being driven by a number of factors, including the increasing urbanization in Africa, the expansion of infrastructure, and the growth of e-commerce. E-commerce is growing very rapidly in Africa, at a compound annual growth rate of 25% to be more precise, and this is creating a need for more efficient and reliable logistics services. Some private companies like Jumia, Bidvest have excelled in this sector, providing efficient services and contributing to Africa's thriving economy. Safaricom in Kenya has ventured into the logistics sector, offering services like mobile-based package delivery and pickup through its Lipa na M-Pesa platform. Number 6. Affordable housing. Affordable housing is a critical issue in Africa due to rapid urbanization and population growth. African governments have recognized the housing shortage and launched initiatives to promote affordable housing projects. The private sector plays a crucial role, with companies investing in projects to meet the needs of low and middle-income populations. Affordable housing presents attractive investment opportunities, with governments and international organizations supporting initiatives to address the housing gap. Notable private companies in this sector include Shelter Afrique, focusing on providing affordable housing solutions across the continent, Cosmopolitan Construction Company, CCC, in Ghana, and Amaya Capital, investing in affordable housing projects in sub-Saharan Africa. The affordable housing sector in Africa is dynamic, with various developments and new companies entering the market. Number 7. Agriculture. Agriculture plays a crucial role in many African economies, contributing significantly to GDP and providing employment for a large portion of the population. This sector in Africa is expected to grow at an annual rate of 5.5% over the next 10 years. With Africa having the fastest population growth rate, there is an ever-rising demand for food, leading to increased agricultural production. Governments are recognizing the importance of agriculture and launching initiatives to support smallholder farmers and promote agribusiness. Private companies play a vital role in the sector, investing in various aspects of the agriculture value chain, from sourcing and processing to distribution and export. Examples of successful private companies in the agriculture sector include Export Trading Group, ETG, Afrimash, and Simply Fresh. Afrimash is a leading supplier of agricultural machinery in Kenya, and it is expanding its operations into other African countries. By 2030, the continent's population is projected to reach 2.5 billion, leading to an ever-increasing demand for food, thus making agriculture one of the best business ideas to capitalize on. Investing in these 7 businesses offers promising prospects for success in Africa's thriving market. Embrace the opportunities, unlock potential, and join the journey towards a prosperous future. Thank you for watching.